Side note to everybody watching the video, my voice sounds a little bit clogged up. It's because I'm developing some type of sickness, like I usually do yearly. So excuse my slurred speech / stuffed up nose for the video. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the video. What's up, boyos? It's your dude, Kiwingly, or you can just call me Kiwi. If you have not seen the video I've made for Exiled Syndicate, please go and watch it. It talks about For Honor and how it's a magnum opus of our generation. I'll have it linked in the description for y'all to watch. I'm going to do some more videos for them, but not at the moment because I'm introducing on my channel seasons. Essentially, we are currently in season 2 of my channel, and how seasons will work is take the season number and times that by 10, and that's how many episodes or videos will be in that season. For example, season 1 had my first 10 videos on the channel, and now season 2 will have the next 20, including this one. Seasons will be defined on my quality of my videos, and obviously, as you can tell, the quality of my audio has improved, the quality of my background is better, and I'm going to introduce now with season 2 my double upload weeks, so figuratively, in 10 weeks after this week, obviously, I will be prepared to launch into season 3. With that said, now as you can tell by the title of this video, it's going to be a juicy one, and a long one. So not only will this be the longest video on my channel, but will also be the most controversial. So let's get into my video on the examination of pedos, incels, and the small YouTuber commentary community. So obviously, pedos are bad, just like...
Now, as I was saying, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad. Because drugs are bad, okay? It's a bad thing to do drugs, so don't be bad by doing drugs, okay? That'd be bad. Drugs are bad. Okay?
So what are pedos? Well... Pedos are essentially a want to fantasize or actually acts on engaging sexual acts with children. So why are people pedophiles? Well, according to Psychology Today, the causes of pedophilia are unknown. Along with this, it might run in the family to have a sexual attraction to children. And although it is not proven, but it can be linked to if you were molested as a child, you are more prone to be the same as you get older. As well as pedophiles will learn that they are into that type of stuff around the time that they are in puberty, and feelings can last for a person's entire life. So what about Jared Fogle? Well, he was tall, so obviously that means he was innocent. JK. So why do people do this? Why do people think they can get away with pedophilia? Well, along with today's world of acceptance, these people think that they can be accepted into normal society. So let's digest this. In America, anything with the acts of children and sex is a very big no-no. It is known to people that if they are caught, they face jail time and they get put on a publicly displayed list of child predators. To compare, Pakistan does not have any laws on children molestation or abuse. Along with that, if a child goes into the streets and tells someone that they were just raped, not one head will turn. Obviously, that culture over there is vastly different there. Now let's think about something else. In Pakistan, if you have homosexual sexual acts, you will be arrested. Here in the US, you will be praised for expressing yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? Just 50 years ago in the US, we had the same laws as Pakistan. It's just a change in culture. So why do I have to say about those two facts? If something is against the law, more people are prone to care if something bad is happening, like pedophilia. If you're into that stuff, I guess you'll be good in Pakistan. But what about my opinion on pedophilia? Please get away and please stop. Most people in the world don't know what incels are. So what are they? These people are mostly men who say that they can never find a romantic or sexual partner despite wanting one. Most of them identify to be asexual at some point or still do. Now, within that culture of being an incel, there are two types. The first one is the milady incels, that as you can tell is more of the gentleman, fedora-wearing, neckbeard-having people who hold the door for women, and are mostly caught white knighting females on the internet. Then number two are the rude incels, that say that women only exist to torture men by not having sexual intercourse with them. They also think that all women should owe them sex, as that's what they are all created for. They never actually understand why women don't like them though, despite them showing extreme sexist views. So why do people feel this way? Well, let's start at the second type of incel. I have a great feeling that it has to do probably with an abusive relationship their parents had, or they saw as some type of relationship where it was heavily unstable. No person thinks that the opposite gender is just built for sex. They didn't 300 years ago, and they don't nowadays. Even if you relate what you're saying to old actions and roles of women, not one man thought that any woman in the world was just there to provide them with a good time. So what about the other type of incel? Well, I think at one time in our lives, especially loner boys like myself, we have been the first kind of incel. So what about the community I'm part of? Have you ever heard of Leafy? Maybe Pyrocynical. Or have you ever watched a video by the Odd Ones Out, Jading Animations, or Domix? Well, you've experienced watching a commentary channel. Now, are storytime artists on YouTube necessarily commentary channels? Well, sometimes they are. They just put well-drawn art in the background instead of anything else. Remember when Leafy and Pyro used to dominate the YouTube game and always were in everybody's mouth? This is what the commentary community is trying to do. People like me, people like Smeef, an awesome person who has the same personality as me, like Vexium Swift, an underrated Pyro, It's Lucas, who is a young prodigy, DMHS, an amazing editor, or Predator, who is an amazing artist. Just to name a few who are all trying to revolutionize the genre of YouTube back into the limelight. The amount of love I have for these creators is so big, and they're all awesome. Now what do we talk about? What are we made out of? Well, we talk about whatever we want to. We speak to whoever we want. We control how we grow, how we approach the game. We are made out of strong individuals, strong memers, and strong personalities that improve each other, that push for positivity to all. Now, what do I think of this all? Well, I started to look into this community after being recommended one of Vexium's more popular videos. After that, I got to see absolute disgust with a person who used to be involved with the same community of people I mentioned earlier. His name obviously will not be mentioned because it's not any of my business. My point here is that after negativity, after doxes, after exposure, these strong individuals, along with others including the victim, persevered and never let anything get the best of them. This community of YouTubers or content creators or influencers will rise and will rebuild anything destroyed before them. You supporting them, supporting me, from both sides of me, whether it's my quote-unquote public or Exian persona, or one that's dedicated to my YouTube personality. I thank you. And I thank you so much for your love towards me. And now I ask you to do the same to others I know and I look up to, as I mentioned above. So what have we learned? We have learned some facts about pedos, why they do what they do, and who can expect to be one. We have learned the different types of incels, and we have learned about the small YouTuber commentary community. So what does this all have to do with each other? Why is this a video together and not separately? Why is this such a long video? It's because all of the things mentioned are what is a part of everything. Both incels and pedos are in the community. Some have been exposed and outcasted. Some are still hiding, doing their activities in the dark. My point is this, was to tell you guys what is happening in the world. The world will always be negative and have negative people in it. You fixing yourself, although, to fit having positive vibes are what can make the world go round. You have to make that change and no one else. Next time, hold that door open for that person. Offer that dollar you have to someone less fortunate. Support that person going through bad times personally and emotionally. I'm very excited for season 2, and I hope you guys are too. We will grow and keep on growing until we become like what I have in my Twitter bio. Nevertheless, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to like the video, subscribe if you want to see more content, comment down below if you would want to see anything I can improve on, follow me on Twitter for updates on when I'm uploading next, video topics, or if you want a good laugh, it will be linked in the description. And if you want to watch any of the creators I listed earlier, then they will be linked in the description. Thank you everyone for watching. My name is Kiwingly, and I'll see you in the next video.